Hi, I'm Ryan with the Waverly Public Library, and this is a tutorial on how to download audiobooks from our NEIBORS website. Alright, the first thing you need to do is make sure that you already have the Overdrive software installed. If you're doing this from home, you can view our other video, our tutorial, that tells how to download and install Overdrive. If you're doing this from the Waverly Public Library computers, then the software is already installed on them and ready to go. Alright, once you have that, then we'll go to www.waverlya.com/WPL. Alright, and do feel free at any point during this video to pause so that you can follow along. Alright, and I'm going to scroll down and find the NEIBORS AudioBooks download icon. It's underneath the Waverly Public Library photo. Alright, I click on it, and the NEIBORS website will pop up. Alright, once you're on the NEIBORS website, I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. There is a main section of new audio books, of Teen Shelf, Lost in the Virtual Stacks, which are just items that maybe people had forgotten about, and then a nice little section called Always Available, which are books that even if someone has them checked out, someone else can still check it out at the same time. Most of these, if they're already checked out, you still have to be on a waiting list. Alright. Then, you'll notice to the left that there are different sections. There's fiction and non-fiction, some different types of collections. And they're just kind of fun to browse through and look around. But if you're looking for something specific, then we'll come over to where it says Search Catalog and click in the white box there, and we'll type in our search. For our example, we'll do John Grisham. And you can type in an author's name, a title, a genre, or subject. Alright, but we'll do John Grisham and then click Search Catalog. Alright. Now, it says it found 9 books. So I can scroll down and see all the different available books. Now let's say I want The Last Juror. Oh, I look and it says add to waiting list, so that one's not available right now. Well, then what I would want next is, okay, let's say The Innocent Man. Alright, I look and that one has add to cart available. And so I know that that one I can get. So I'll go ahead and click on add to cart. Alright, that brings up my cart. And it says titles added to your cart will remain there for 30 minutes before they are returned to the library's collection. Please be sure to complete your checkout within the time to avoid losing access to your desired titles. And what that means is that you haven't quite gotten the item yet at this point. It's just kind of on hold, showing that you're interested in it, but you haven't quite checked it out. Alright. Now at this point I could click on remove over here to the right of the icons to get rid of it if I changed my mind. Or I could click on continue browsing to keep looking for more books to add to my cart. Or I can go ahead and click on proceed to check. Alright, now it has a section where it has different libraries listed, and I'll go to libraries P through Z and just highlight that and then find Waverly. And then once I find Waverly, I just click on that. Now it'll ask me for my library card number. So I'll go ahead and type it in, and you can find your library card number on the front of your library card, and it's that number with no spaces in it. And then I click login. Alright, now it brings me to the checkout screen, and this is the final confirmation. It just tells me that the lending period is 7 days, so I'll get the book for that long, and I can have 2 books out at a time. Alright, now I'll click on confirm checkout. It's about halfway down the page, in the middle. Alright, and now since I have it checked out, it's available for download. Clicking on this download button down here, down about halfway down the page underneath the picture of the book's cover. And what that will do is that should pull up the OverDrive software. Once I'm in the OverDrive software, it'll ask me where I want to download the book to. And by default, it puts it in your My Documents, My Media folder, under a new folder called WMA AudioBooks. And that's fine for me. I'll just go ahead and click on OK. It'll confirm that you want to create a new folder, and that's fine. We'll go ahead and click on Yes. Alright, then it will ask how many parts you want to download. And for the sake of this video tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and do uncheck all, and then just check part 1 only. That way, I'll just download the first chapter, which is 77 minutes long, and that'll be good enough for a good start here. Alright, and I click on OK. And I can go back and download other parts at any point during the week-long checkout. Alright, and then at the bottom we can watch the status. Shows where it's at and downloading. Alright, when it finishes downloading, you'll see that the status bar is gone and there's no longer a percentage list at the bottom. And if I go up to download, it'll show that part 1 is checked and grayed out, which means I already have it installed. Then I could continue to get part 2 if I wanted. Alright, and that's how you download audiobooks. In the next video, I'll show what you can do with them once they're downloaded. Thank you for watching.